Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here this morning here on the show, and I'm here to do wrestling, talking about some wrestling. Obviously my regular news, not NFL news in this video, but I'll probably might do one later once more stuff comes out. We'll start with some wrestling news, and then we'll transition. Via Off the Top Rope with Rikishi Fatu, and Rikishi believes that Jay Fatu is being pushed too fast in WWE. I mean, Rikishi, man, he's a legend, but he's low-key losing all his credibility just lately. I mean, is he ever happy with WWE? This is like old man yells at cloud, like, come on, Rikishi, be a professional. I think Jake is being pushed too fast. When you go to Cody, where do you go from there? Cody is the guy right now. I've said this before. Let Jacob rampage through the whole roster. Give him a couple of those enhancement matches to build. Against who? Against who? There's nobody on the roster for him to face. Oh, he's gonna face Kevin Owens? Randy Orton? Who else is he gonna face? He don't need but 3 minutes to. Again, we've seen Jacob however long he's been out, a couple months or whatever. But is there anything different? You can only do so much on a run-in. The WWE audience is just getting introduced to the star that he is. He's not getting pushed too fast at all, man. Like Rikishi's never happy, man. He just needs to chill through his retirement offline, man. Sometimes you gotta keep your opinions to yourself. He's never happy about anything, man. Every time he opens his mouth. Like, he deserves to be pushed. Like, he's gotta stop talking, man. Rikishi's never happy. Like, Jacob Fatu deserves to be pushed. It makes no sense why he's mad. You should be excited he's being pushed this way instead of in the mid-card. Like how long has Jacob Fatu, how long has he been doing? Look at Brock Lesnar, dude never watched pro wrestling. He barely trained for 2 years in OVW, and like 4 months of him coming to the main roster, he was beating The Rock. By this point, either he's ready or he's never going to be. But just wait till more people come up to the main roster from NXT, and he's going to have bangers. So, the advertised card for WWE Raw tonight, Sami Zayn faces Ludwig Kaiser. Drew McIntyre appears, and Braun Breaker versus Jey Uso for the Intercontinental Championship. The three things that are advertised on the card for tonight. Looks good. I think the Intercontinental title match will be a banger. Ludwig Kaiser, Sami Zayn should be good. Should be your Drew McIntyre segment. I assume the main event will be Jey Uso and Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker's gonna retain. I mean, I'd like to see Jey Uso win the belt, but Braun Breaker won't lose his title on a regular Raw show. I mean, they're not gonna do it on free TV. But it's gonna be a good match. So, the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluffs will perform Cody Rhodes' entrance at WWE Bad Blood. They went viral, last month for playing his theme song. The band playing it at a college football game. So they're going to bring that to Bad Blood. That's good. Good for them, and good for him at his hometown in Atlanta, Georgia. So, the Lucha Brothers are still under contract to AEW, so there's no way they could have legally signed with WWE. The expectation is that when their deals expire, they are WWE bound. As of right now, legally, they could not have signed anywhere else via PW Insider. This makes more sense. Like, I thought their contracts went through September. I think it was Rey Fenix because of injuries. I think September's almost over, so that's probably why the dirt sheets were reporting this early, because September's almost over. But yeah, they're gonna get but they're ready to be bound. They're leaving AEW. I don't see them staying there. But yeah, that's all with wrestling here. It's really all I gotta talk about as for wrestling. Get to some NBA here. So, some breaking news: the Toronto Raptors plan to retire Vince Carter's number on November 2nd per J-Lo 1050. So the Brooklyn Nets and Toronto Raptors gonna be fighting over. But yeah, the Nets and Raptors are retiring his jerseys. Or yeah, pretty much retiring his numbers. I mean, well deserved. Greatest dunker of all time, a hell of a good player. So Patrick Beverly defends Tyler Hero. Anytime it's a big game, Tyler Hero plays well. Anytime they say Tyler Hero's going through a shoot slump, he comes out on TV and plays well. Tyler Hero ain't the problem. Trash defending garbage here. I mean, Tyler Hero's good, but he's not that good. Anytime it's a big game, he always plays well. Yeah, sure. In elimination games, he scored 12, 7, 14, 0, 15, averaging 9 points a game. Yeah, but he shows up in big games, doesn't he, Patrick Beverly? So Zach LaVine has vowed not to stunt the growth of the young players on the Chicago Bulls and is fully committed to team activities per Darnell Mayberry. In off-season conversations with Bulls leadership, including Coach Billy Donovan, LaVine has vowed not to overstep or stunt the development of younger players. According to a team source, it can be a tricky balance for a player who likes the ball in his hands and is skilled at creating his own shot, but LaVine has taken the first step by showing up. Wonder what Kenny Beecham thinks of this. I feel like he's got still got a bunch of talent left to show out there on the court. I don't know how to interpret this. Should you be, if you're a Bulls fan, should you be happy with leadership he is showing, or hopeless because his front office has no idea what they're doing? I don't know. He should just go to another team at this point. Like, but who's gonna trade for him though? Like, so Jason Tatum talked about how it could have been the finals last year with them and the Nuggets. People always ask me, when did you guys know you were going to win a championship? When Minnesota beat Denver, I feel like Denver was the only team that they matched up the best with us. I thought that we were going to play Denver in the finals, and it was going to be a good one. I mean, Minnesota did the Celtics a big favor eliminating Denver. I mean, Minnesota would have been more of a better chance in the finals than Dallas, but I mean, that's like the Dallas wasn't that good. They just got hot and then played the best team. But yeah, that's all I'll say for the NBA. A little bit of NBA there. Let's see if we got any NASCAR here on the show. So the Kansas weekend, I will go over the schedule here. Friday at 1 p.m. ARCA practice and qualifying, 3:30 FS2 truck practice and qualifying, 5:30 FS1 ARCA, and then 8:30 FS1 for the truck series. Then we get to Saturday, the Xfinity series on the NBC Sports app practice and qualifying, the NASCAR Cup series, NBC Sports app as well for Cup practice and qualifying, 3:30 on the CW pre-race, and then 4 p.m. on the CW. The Xfinity race starts at Sunday, USA for the Cup Series, 2:30 pre-race, and 3 p.m. the Cup race. Hopefully we'll be in for another great race. But why does NASCAR hate putting practice qualifying on TV? Like, it's on the NBC Sports app. Like, FS2. I mean, I know it's not NASCAR, it's the TV, but, like, I want to watch freaking qualifying. And sometimes the NBC Sports app doesn't even work, so people still lose in the end. Like, it just frustrates me. So, Brad Keselowski, whose RFK has alliance with Rickway Racing, said he was aware of the Justin Haley move and said it was something they couldn't match with Haley's move involving Hendrick, and it's a tight relationship with Spire. So, yeah, they have like 4 drivers under contract, or I think 5, because Justin Haley, because going to Spire has an alliance with Hendrick, and they might have more. No, maybe we don't know of. But yeah, Spire's gonna do good with Justin Haley. I assume Brad Keselowski wanted to try and maybe try and get a Justin Haley, but they just couldn't match Hendrick. I assume that's just what it is at the end of the day. So, Xfinity continues to work on a renewal with NASCAR and can extend the Xfinity Series entitlement for a shorter period, perhaps as brief as a year for 2025, while renewing the Premier Partner asset for longer. Hey, really good Geico. Haven't really promoted the sport anyways. Denny Hamlin said at 2311 Sponsor Summit this week, they told partners there is no change in their plans to fill cars next season, whatever happens with Chargers' own ownership. They said they have reiterated that with employees as well, that they plan to race no matter what. So why don't they just sign the charter and be done with it? Because he's not going to win this battle. Like, they're not going to win the battle, so they should just sign it at this point. So all the other teams have signed it, so Bob, a few days ago, checked with Goodyear. A Charlotte Road Course tire will be the tire used at Sonoma, the Chicago Street Course, not the Watkins Glen tire. Phoenix tire will have the construction update from earlier this year. Same tread. It will not be option tire used at Martinsville. Yes, mid-finale once again. This race is going to be terrible. But I'm not surprised. So yeah, it's really all I gotta say for this video. So yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Thanks, Mac a lot. Peace.